Do you have a stroller or bike tire that keeps going flat? We'll show you how to fix it in just a few minutes. So welcome back to the Steelhead Station, your jack of all trades, do it all, DIY, gaming, fishing, tips, and everything in between for you guys. Alright, let's get started. You're just going to need this one simple tool, and the first thing you're going to want to do is release all the pressure that's still left in the tire. And in this case, I didn't do it completely, which made it a little bit harder. That's something to keep on. Now, this is a panel remover for automobile company, for taking panels off of automobiles, and you can get them anywhere. A couple dollars. It's not going to mar your rim. You're just going to get it in between the rim and the inner tube, and then you're just going to keep moving until you get all the way around and pop the tire off. Now, if this would have been completely flat, it would have been way easier. So again, once you get that in between the rim, just slowly move it around the edge, and you can spin the tire to keep it up on top and give yourself a little more force. Had I been using two hands, this probably would have came off in a couple seconds, but I'm trying to film and do this at the same time. That cool noise was not a sound effect. That was the actual tire coming off. Now you just need to pull the tire and the tube inside of it off of the rim, now that you've got at least one side free, and then pop the inflator valve out of the hole. You can see the inner tube was not completely deflated, which would have made that way easier. And that's it. Your tire is off. Now let's go on to putting a new one on. First thing you want to do is check your old tire, and you're going to look for your PSIs that you're going to have. But the main thing is you want to look for the size. You see here it says 16 by 1.75. And go to any of your big box stores in the bike section. Usually, if they have a bike section, and for 15 bucks or so, they have replacement tubes. Just gonna unfold it. You can see there, it looks like it's the right size. The valve length looks the right size. So now let's get into putting it back on. Now the first step after removing it from the package is to take the valve stem top off, because it will not fit through the hole unless you do that. Now take the inner tube, and you're going to want to place it inside the tire again. And just takes a little patience. Try to get everything straight. Go all the way around. Just slowly work your way around. So you get back, start at the valve stem until you get back to the valve stem. You see there, it's in there pretty good, and we actually put a little bit of air in there, just a tiny little bit. Just to hold itself in there. Just the smallest amount. Now you're going to push the valve stem back through the valve hole, and then you're going to repeat what you did in reverse to remove it. And this might be the trickiest part of the whole thing. Another tip, if you have the option, is to flip the stroller or the bike on its side once you get the valve stem in, and then this way you can squeeze the tire into place and slowly move it in a circular pattern, and you'll see you can get your hands on both sides. And you can see it's not the easiest to do. You got to start at the valve stem and slowly make your way around. Now I've almost squeezed both sides back into the rim, but you can see there was a spot that wasn't quite right. It wasn't quite going back under that lip. And this is where your tool would come back in handy. You could then stick your tool in there and kind of pull and force it back in there. So now that you're satisfied that both sides of the tire are inside the rim and nothing is poking out, reinflate your tire to the correct PSI and then check your strength, and there you can see it's nice and hard and it's ready to go. No more problems, no more waking up and having a flat tire when you're going for your walk. Thanks for watching. See you later.